bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see.
Alright, so I'm working on this vent thing, and I had to take this box out, yes, again, for like God knows how many times. But remember, I had this bright idea where I was going to put my Simrad in here and lock it up, a nice safe place to keep it. Well, I think I've just made a $1,500, $1,200 mistake. Like I said, I'm running this vent, and when I opened this box to take it out, my Simrad was sitting in about a ½ inch of water. So, yeah, it may have been a very, very expensive mistake. So needless to say, we ain't putting that back in there anymore. I did drill some little holes in the back to let the water out, and that was before I finally just pulled it out. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. Just and 2 little holes in the back could have probably saved me $1,200. It wasn't a lot of water, but it was enough that this face was sitting in it. So yeah, we're gonna give this a while, several days, and we'll try it, but more than likely I've screwed it up. So yeah, not cool, very expensive. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I have a heater vent. Now, before this hole was here, I think this was the control for a spotlight or something. But I decided to just cover it up with this little cup holder, which is nice. But now that I've decided to do heaters, I want to put one of the vents right here. So we're going to have to widen this out some. But you might be thinking, why put a vent outside? It's just wasting it. Well, yes and no. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I used to have most Chevy 4-wheel drives. One of my favorite things to do in the winter was I would drive around with the radio cranked up and the windows rolled down and the heater on full blast. You have that like hot and cold mix, and it always felt so good. Also, if you've been on a boat, like even in warm places, after it rains, you get chilled. Like even in Florida, it can be hot as crap, a storm rolls through, and then you get chilled afterwards. So it'd be nice, even when it is raining and such like that, just to have just a little bit of heat blowing out here where you're sitting and you're driving. So you can close it off, but yeah, I'm going to install that there. The problem is I have to figure out how to get the hole big, and it's not quite big enough. So I've got to get the hole big enough. So what we're going to do is take a little pencil here. This one spot right here, even this isn't so bad, but right here, this boat is very thick. So I wanted to try to use my hole saw, but I don't think it's thick enough. And with it having no pilot, it's just gonna go crazy, I think. I don't know. Nah, I can tell you right now that's not gonna work. So we gotta somehow figure out how to cut that hole. A jigsaw. We'll have to see if we can get in there now. I don't think that's enough. We might be able to cut out enough with that to see. Ever have one of those days where you should have just stopped and left things alone? Yeah, that's a bunch of wires I accidentally just cut, and I somehow have to fix. So it's getting to be a pretty expensive day. Okay, now it's taking me about 45 minutes to fix the wires that I screwed up. We have our vent. I'm so sore from sitting here doing this mess. I can't win. I'm quitting. I'm done. I ain't screwing up anything else today.